Thank God, Chad.
That was on me too. I was all looking. I was looking everywhere. I was thinking, what
I
on earth is
I
going
I,
on?
I totally. Well, that could do it.
That might be the
So,
hardest
so
right there.
what was the other thing? Something got shut off?
Yeah. So sometimes when the computer updates or it
Oh
won't let me
yes, yes. There was a giant update this past week.
exactly. So when that happens, a lot of times something in the back end gets
Turned
one second
off or
turned off. Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And
Okay.
so it just loses the connection to the device it had. So
Okay.
if that happens again, go into settings
Okay.
and then under audio right here.
Yeah. Right.
That it'll say device not found. It'll say something under that, but you have to go into that menu for it to tell you that something's wrong. It kind of silently fails and then doesn't give you an error that it doesn't
Okay.
have it anymore.
Okay. So settings
So
will bring up this menu and then hit audio.
yeah, and you
Okay.
can click it here. Let me see if I can click it. There you go. Click it right there. And so this said unreachable on the screen, and
Oh.
so I
Okay.
just clicked it again.
Okay. Okay. Chad,
Of course,
you're
happy to
unbelievable.
be here. Happy to
Yes.
be tech support.
Okay. I'll call your mother and say you did a good job.
Great. Yes. Put in a
Okay.
good word with Santa. That'd be great.
Okay, very good. Thanks, buddy. This was great.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
show.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, chat room. Yes, thank you, Chad. So there's a giant. I think my computer already updated to Windows 11 because I thought I had Windows 10 and there was a mega update where I couldn't use the computer, and Chad said it disconnected a couple of things in OBS. Yeah, so I would have totally been lost. So, ladies and gentlemen, now that Chad has solved the problem, there is nothing to stop us from starting.
It's the Giz Fiz with the Giz Whiz. It's kind of like Cheese Whiz. It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, Maths writer and the Giz Whiz, Dick DeBartolo.
It is indeed Giz Fizz time, okay? And Stephen Glad, I think Stephen, he sent me a list of Giz Fizz episodes that ended in November 7th with Giz Fizz 598. But glancing over at my calendar, it's entirely possible this is Giz Fizz 615. I don't know if anybody's keeping track of them. You could let me know if that is indeed correct. Although I don't know why we have to know, but anyway. Okay, so we're going to do Giz Fizz with sound. And we're going to do pictures from George Davis, facts from George Davis. We'll do some logo, some true fact or crap. We'll do a snappy answer to a stupid question. You'll write the snappy answer. And then we'll do match game. And then last week I asked, we want to do anything different. And people said, we like showbiz stories. So I'll come up with a story. Dan, no, we waited for you. Is Becky here? We started the show earlier. Becky, all right. Becky, the chat room was freaking out, but we were starting, and anyway, and I was freaking out because I could see the theme would play and thinking music would play, but my desk mic was just dead. Yeah. Oh, and I have Fios now. Okay. My with let's see, with Spectrum, it was 400 down and 11 up. On a good day, 11 up. Most days, 9 or 10 up. And with Fios, it is 900 down and 900 up. So That is 90 times faster than I had before. All right, so we're going to go into, I have to get to George's sheet here, and we're going to do George's photos. All right. It already jumped ahead while during all this going on. Okay. Photo 1 from George Davis, for which, if you're just watching for the first time, you just write a caption for a pig wearing sunglasses. A pig wearing sunglasses. Okay. Oink, Speedy Gonzo. Cool and a ham. Pig in style. No autographs today, folks. Arnold goes to Hollywood. Obviously, I'm a famous star with these sunglasses. Oh, this is great. A Magoo, Shades of Bacon. Becky, I didn't get my measles shot. Arnold, the pig's first day in Hollywood. What, no lipstick? Top Pig. Oh, Cool Ham Luke. P.S. Chops. Cool Hand Luke. Cool Ham Luke. Hollywood Ham. Isn't that redundant? He's singing I Got My Sunglasses All Night. Wilbur's famous. Do you know pigs are smart enough to dig smart eyewear? Porky's spoiled son. With this disguise, they might let me in at the bar. This is my disguise, so no one will know I'm a pig. Is that a camera in the right nostril? Oh, it does look, yeah, there is a little glow in there. And we'll end with, one more chat room. Pig with sunglasses. We're ending with, Wow, I guess we're ending with, is that a camera in the right nostril? Okay, George says, for the pig wearing sunglasses, my caption is, let me try them for a week. Then I'll tell you if I'll give you 5 pounds of honey-baked ham for them. Okay. Photo 2. Wow. Bread and rolls, okay? Lots of bread products on 6 shelves. All bread products on 6 different shelves. All right. Let's see. Did I, George? Nope, George says the same thing. Many loaves of bread. But there are some rolls in there too. Bakery time. Austin Old Bread. Catch that pig. We can make a ham sandwich. The bread's hard enough. We made the bread's hard enough. We made a wall out of it. Now that's a lot of bread. Hoping some is sourdough. Try eating this bread. It's really stones. Our strategic bread reserve is strong. Bakery on a roll. Bread frisbee. Bread for everyone. Leave me a loaf. Lots of carbs there. Have the troops line up to the left. Make some toast and stop loafing. They do look like sourdough. Roman era bread, and we'll end with Martron. I'm really bred up with this baking job. I quit. And we'll throw in one more. Dan says, we don't give out loans here. We give out loaves. All right, let's see what George put for his bread picture. George said, my caption is, shall we have special running today? Buy 2 loaves of bread and get 1 free. All right, let's go to photo 3. Okay, it's just a boat on a lake. On a boat on a really calm lake. I think I've seen the Hudson River look like that maybe twice in 40 years. A boat on a lake, on a very quiet lake. Okay. Still waters run deep. Welcome to Lake Mirror, or Mirror Lake. A boat in the clouds. Kissing boats. Oh, how cute. That was Tang. Good place to pause and reflect. Guess which one's the reflection? That's not a lake. That's a mirror. A night out on the lake. What? Who stacked those boats? What happened to the crew? Reflections of boating. Take a bow or two. Oh, very good. I would be stern if I said, whoop, does this mirror make my hull look fat? This is a bad reflection on the crew. Mirror, mirror on the lake, who is the best aft of all? Not a ripple in sight. The floating Dutchman looks like origami, and we'll end with Martron again. Is this Camp Crystal Lake? If it is, I'm leaving. Oh, we'll throw in pack. Does this mean I have to scrape barnacles of both these boats? Boy, barnacles, that is something I don't miss about boating. Oh my God, barnacles are horrendous. Let's see. George says, for the boats on the lake, my caption is, be real quiet and they won't know we're out here inside this boat. It just jumped ahead. They won't know we're inside this boat. And I think we all know what picture 4 is. Apples on a tree. Apples growing on a tree. Okay, apples on a tree. Oh, Loke, yeah. Loke, I spent a lot of money paying divers to go under my boat. The worms have been busy. You're growing it wrong. Mrs. Crabapple, time to break out the apple recipe book. First one down gets the worm. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. They look yummy. I bet there are a lot of worms drooling for those apples. Get the pie ready. Newton's favorite spot. Oh, that's very funny. We know apple cider is coming from here. Eyes of apple, cider or pie, both. Honey crisp. I'm about to get a taste of gravity sitting here. I went to the, Montron said, I went to the Apple store and they had some silly computers. Cider time. Tree apples are better than road apples. The apple of my eye, says a spider. I prefer bananas. The evil queen gets her spare poisoned apples here. I bet you have to climb to get those apples. And we'll end with D. Claire. Could be a source of free apples at San Francisco's Fillmore. All right, let's see. George said, for the apples on a tree, my caption is, biggest crop, this is the biggest crop we've had in 5 years. We're going to make apple juice. Apple juice, okay. Photo 5. Somebody is about to step on a banana peel. Somebody is about to step on a banana peel. Stop. Watch your step. Whoops. Doesn't look very appealing. Another oops. Ranger Rick, this could be a bad day. Funny, I just ate a banana. Slip and slide, slipping and sliding. If I slip and fall, can I sue for a lot of money? That's a slip and fall about to happen. Call an ambulance and a lawyer. The other foot is about to scrape the gravel into a grave. Cushioned rear. Has anybody actually slipped on a banana peel? That's interesting, says Frank. Slippery when bananaed. The other foot is in the grave. And hilarity ensues. This is not how you make banana pudding. Who let the monkeys out? Once he steps on, he'll go bananas. Hop, skip, plop. Banana for scale. Definitely on their cell phone if they didn't see that banana. They're taking a wrong step. I have a bad feeling about this. We're about to have a bigger mess. An OSHA violation. I hope this works. I need the money, says Johnny. Quick, this will be a great Instagram. Banana will sue for damages, and we'll end with Giz 1. Apples and bananas. Apples and bananas. George says, person about to step on a banana peel. My caption is, look out, Larry, you're about to step on that banana peel, and you could get really hurt. Okay, and photo 6. Let me see what George put. Oh, just cabin in the woods. It's cabin in the woods in winter, and that is one cozy looking cabin. Either that or it's on fire. Cozy cabin in the winter woods, or in the woods in winter. All right, let's go back to, we can also see the chat room. Cabin in the middle of the woods. Why is our electric bill so high? The perfect setting. Is there any place in here you can't be seen from the outside? Cabin fever, bring on the spring. Dick's upstate getaway. Good thing we have solar for power. Who wants to bid on this house? It's on fire. Hope no one throws stones there. Cozy cabin to wait out the storm. Oop, I forgot to chop firewood. Help, my room's on fire. Cozy cabin in the dead of winter. Winter wonderland. I don't see any footprints in the snow. Not sure it would be that cozy with all those windows letting out the heat. Caesar said, great house for an exhibitionist. Dan, when Little House on the Prairie got powered up. Cabin in the middle. I was waiting for someone to do cabin in the middle. And we'll end with, I guess we're ending with the cabin. Okay, what? Thank goodness for triple glazed glass and of the woods. Okay, George says, for the cabin in the woods, my caption is, oh my God, Nancy, after walking 5 hours, we finally found this cabin. Let's go in and get warm and hopefully hot chocolate if they have any. Okay. Now, George sent a 7th photo, which we can caption if we want. He wanted to show me that the hummingbirds are back, and that I believe this is one he's not seen before, the red-throated hummingbird. This is that George. Look, it looks like the trees came back, unless this is an old photo. The red-throated hummingbird. Oh, okay, we are. I'm looking up. Seems that we are captioning this photo. Bird on a wire. Hummingbird update. Sticking out its tongue. You don't often see wingless hummers. It's winter. Tombo said it's winter. He's wearing a scarf. I can't take the lid off. I have no arms. Great to see after that horrible fire. He's starting to blush. Catch me if you can. Looks like it's on a stick, but I think that's the background. I think it is the background. It's a real humdinger. Someone cut off my wings. Forgot the tune. Hummingbirds don't fly away, fly away. Will work for nectar. I bet this bird would make a great ninja throwing weapon at super speed. Call me Hava. No, I didn't mean that kind of hummer. Sugar water. It's got a sweet tooth if I had teeth. George doesn't have a caption for this because he just sent it as a, it does look like he's on a wire. That's very funny. I think the wire is going up to the house. Okay. I have to thank Chad again. God, who knew? Who knew? Now I know where the settings button is, so I didn't know what to do before. Okay, we're going to do some facts. Oh, what year was the first show broadcast in color on TV? Actually, it's a two-part question. I was going to make them separate, but we can play two of them. What year and what was the first broadcasted show in color? What year and the first show broadcast in color? Actually, if I go back to that, no, it doesn't. And if I do this, I'll go back to the chat room full. In living color, 1957, Bonanza, 1965, 1965 Gunsmoke, 61 I Love Lucy. Tang thinks it's Wizard of Oz, 58. 53 in a newscast, Ed Sullivan. You know what? This is pretty good. I don't think anybody has both answers on this at the same time, but certainly both correct answers are up there. All right, it is. Yeah, any guess? The first color broadcast was 1959. Several of you had that. And someone had the right answer. It was Bonanza. And I think they said that they were using it to plug RCA color TVs. Okay, Bonanza, 1959, first color broadcast. George said, this is just an interesting fact. There's a village in Russia where every resident can tight rope walk. And they have been doing this for over 100 years. I don't know. Going shopping and stuff, isn't that? Okay. In 1992, a shipping accident occurred. Oh, I remember this. There was a shipping accident in 1992. Anybody remember what cargo spilled? It was very bizarre. I saw what the cargo was, and I remembered it, but I'm just wondering. No. Okay. All right, I'll just read the whole question. In 1992, a shipping accident occurred, dumping 28,000 rubber duckies. Oh, Becky! Becky knew it. It dumped 28,000 rubber duckies into the ocean. For how many years after that happened were they still washing up on shore? Okay? In 1992, a ship had an accident and dumped 28,000 rubber duckies in the ocean. For how many years were they still washing up? A lot of you have it exactly. It is, according to this, they were washed up for 20 years. And there's another right answer from Magoo. Okay. Is Jammer B in chat? Because George says, this is a question Jammer B might know. You know, I'm surprised Jammer B's not here because I saw he was, oh, there he is. Okay. Jammer B, you are supposed to be able to answer this question, says George. How many years does it take the planet Uranus to make one orbit around the sun? And I noticed he carefully phrased it. How many years does it take the planet Uranus to make one orbit around the sun? as opposed to how long does it take Uranus to make a trip around the sun. 80 years, says Jamma B. 95, 84, 600 days, 1 year. Oh, you know, it's very funny. Several people are very close with 80, which what Jamma B said, but Spaceman and one other answer I saw went by. According to this, it takes 84 years for the planet Uranus to make one orbit around the sun. 84 years. The military uses silly string to detect tripwires that are invisible in rooms they are entering. True or false? Fake or crap? The military uses silly string to detect wires that are invisible in rooms they are entering. Fun but false. True. Boy, it's all over the true but silly. Oh, it's leaning. The practice ended when General Silly retired. Leaning toward false. Oh, it is true. They spray the string and it hangs on the wire. I don't know what they spray it with. They spray the strings and it hangs on the wire. I'm not sure. Okay. Another fact of crap. The military is going to design armor using something they found on snails. The military is going to design some armor that they found from a newly discovered snail. You know, I saw something about this in the Times. It is a fact. It was so weird. All right. Oh, and George ends with, "Hi, chat room. Just wanted to let you know how thankful I am to each and every one of you for doing these captions every week. I wish there was a way for me to meet each and every one of you. That way it might help improving the show in some way. I'm always thinking positive. Be good. Keep happy. Until we meet again. Bye, George." George! George, the chat room loves you, buddy. Okay. All right, we're going to do some logo stuff here. Take out. Okay. Oh, chat room. Name the company. Oh, you know what? Do you know, Dennis? Oh, okay. Everybody know? Yes, it's Mills. What city is referenced in the brand name of General Mills Tex-Mex foods? What city is referenced in the brand name of General Mills range of Tex-Mex food? Oh my gosh, chat room. What General Mills frozen pizza brand is known for pizza rolls? Don't say it out loud. I know this one. Which General Mills brand is known for pizza rolls? Oh my God, you love them? Dwindle loves them. Okay. Chat room, this is a junk. Jammer B, you remember. I don't remember what the running joke was, but didn't we just say that it was sponsored by Tortino's for weeks and weeks? And Leo said you would think they would send us some free Tortino's, or just say we'll sponsor the show for a couple of weeks. Yeah, Tortino's. Yep. Okay, Jammer B. Okay. What General Mills brand has a mascot called Lefty? What General Mills brand has a helper called Lefty? Captain Hook. It is indeed. Chat room, you're very good. No, not Lucky Charms. Hamburger helper. That was very good, chat room. Excellent. What did Marilyn Monroe famously say she wore in bed? What did Marilyn Monroe famously say she wore in bed? I don't remember this. Don't say it out loud. You don't know. Chat room, no one has this. I don't remember her saying this either. A gorilla suit? A dress? No. An Alfred E. Newman mask? No, it's very funny. I don't remember this at all. What did Marilyn Monroe famously say she wore in bed? And the answer is, oh my gosh, Roberto. Chanel number 5. One right answer. What phrase does the Jolly Green Giant share with Santa Claus? No, don't say it out loud. What? Oh, very good, chat room. Very good. What color are the teeth of the Jolly Green Giant? What color are the teeth of the Jolly Green Giant? Green, yellow, broccoli green, yellow, teal. Chat room, only about 2 people got this. Do you know?
I could guess.
They are white.
I was going to say that.
White. There you go. Okay, a couple of right answers. What juice comprises the largest percentage of V8? What juice presents the largest percentage in V? Okay. It is indeed the. Okay. All right. Let's do. Let me see what else we have. Oh, wait a minute. Where's that new thing? Mind the Generation X gap. These are kind of fun. My car's a V6, but I could have had a V8. What? Chat room, I don't know the ending of this. I sort of remember reading about name the 1985 cult classic movie that had multiple endings, and it starred Tim Curry, Christopher Lloyd, and Madeline Kahn. Well, since clue is the only answer given, I'll take a peek. Indeed. Clue. First on greeting cards, this gingham and calico girl with braids and her signature blue bonnet became a rag dial and then an entire toy line. What are we playing for here? Oh, the name. No. No. Let me see. One person has it. One person has it. Gingham and calico girl with braids and signature blue bonnet became a rag dial. I think still only one person had it. It is Holly Hobble. Holly Hobby. Holly Hobby. I never heard of that. I just came from Toy Fair. She first charted with her brother BB in the 80s, became the best-selling female gospel artist of all time, including 12 Grammy wins. Who is she? Who is she? Boy, amazing. CC Wittens. Amazing. You guys are very good. Very good. In 1983, people were shocked to hear that this iconic singer died at 82 of heart failure. In 1983, people were shocked to hear this iconic singer's death at age 82 of heart failure. Chat room, I thought everybody would get this. No. Any idea? Gee. Because it just struck me because it was so young. Karen Carpenter. I'm sure that applies to many.
You said she was 82 when she died.
32.
Oh, so I thought you said 82.
No, 32. Oh, did it sound like 82? Yeah, 32. Oh, this it's a funny thing at Toy Fair. We're looking for the press room. Okay? And so we go in Toy Fair and we'll look at, we can't freaking find it. And we asked this woman standing outside a meeting room. She said, "Oh, it's just 2 doors down. We go down there. There's no press room." And we ask again, and the guy says, "Oh yeah, it's at the end of this hall. It's the press room." And then the third time, he said, "Just turn around. It's right behind you." And behind us was the restroom. And I'm thinking, when two gray-haired guys go to a convention and say, "Where's the press room?" everybody thinks we're saying, "Where's the restroom?" Well, we finally found the press room, which is kind of bizarre if you go to conventions, because the press room is in the convention hall at the back wall. Normally, the press room is outside, so in case you have any problems getting in, they're there to walk you in or answer whatever you need. But they were indeed right. The press room was in the press, in the, I do not get this at all. Chat room, I'll read it. I'm looking at the answer. I don't understand it. Finish the quote. Have you heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates? Finish the quote. Have you ever heard of Plato? Now I suddenly can't pronounce his name. Aristotle? Socrates? No. No, neither have I. And the answer is, you can't see it at the bottom. Morons? Anyway.
What was the answer?
Morons. I don't get this. I do not get this. All right, chat room. So let me see what we're going to do. All right, I'll tell you. Oh no, we have to do that thing that usually has a lot of percentages in it with the white cards. And I've gotten so many games now, and they are all so mixed up that I have to try and find one of those. Let's see. You want to look through these and see if you can find it. Just a plain, let me see. This looks like one here. Lots of luck. How many bottles of wine were sold in the world in 2006? What? How many bottles of wine were sold in the world in 2006? I'll give you what the not the number, but it's in billion. We're looking for billion. Let me put it in the question. How many billion bottles of wine were sold in the world in 2006? Wow, someone's up there with the exact answer. Can I phone the friend? Have a guess?
Say 50.
50 billion? It is 37 billion. 37. Dwindle said, "Can I phone a drunk friend?" Wow, that's a lot of wine. All right, let's see. All right, let's do a showbiz story. Did I tell you about my house in the Hollywood Hills chat room? I don't think I did. Okay. So in 1980, There was a very popular show called Real People. Anybody remember Real People on CBS? So CBS, it was on NBC, I believe. So CBS called Goodson and said, we need a show to compete with Real People. And, you know, can you do that? And Goodson said, yeah, we could do that. So it was a 13-week contract to do it, and it would be a summer replacement, which I don't seem to do anymore. They just do repeats. So the show was called That's My Line, okay? Not What's My Line, but That's My Line. And they would find interesting people that you would not guess their occupation. I mean, I think the scariest one was the blind carpenter. And they had video of him in his workshop with a power saw making bookcases. Anyway, so they said, you know, why don't you go out and you can write that. There'll be a couple of people out there, but we should have someone from New York working on the show. So I went out. It was it was for the summer of 1980. And at the end of the day, I said to Mark Witz, the secretary, I said, you know, any idea where I'm staying? And she said, oh, yes. I'm going to take you there. They rented you a house in the Hollywood Hills. So we're driving up and up and up and up. And I said, Elizabeth, what can I walk to? And she said, well, you can't walk to anything. You're going to be at the top of the Hollywood Hills. Well, I mean, it was spectacular. At night, it was just knockout amazing. And I lasted 3 nights there. Okay, I called everybody I knew who worked on the show. Come see my house in the Hollywood Hills. But I hated it because they would pick me up in the morning and drop me off at night. And it was desolate. So I came up with a plan. And Jonathan Goodson was Mark Goodson's son, was executive producer on the show. And I said, Jonathan, I've come up with a plan that I would like you to approve, and it saves you money. He goes, okay, it's approved, okay. So I found out the house was, I don't know, $3,000 a week. It was something ridiculous. And I said, for what you're paying for that house for me, I can get a motel room a block from here. No one has to come get me. It's opposite a 24-hour IHOP. I want to go back to New York every third weekend. And this will cost less than what you're paying for that house. And he said, that's fine. Just do that. Just do that. And when you do it like every few weeks, it's great because you don't have any luggage. You know, I brought all my luggage out the first time. And then every third week, I would come back with a little knapsack just with a couple of things that I needed, that I bought in L.A. And so getting on and off airplanes was great. And they had every meal was catered. Okay, we were in the studio 3 days a week, had a catered breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And you had the executive kitchen. And for some reason, I was on the executive list. The executive kitchen was a kitchen with 3 refrigerators, anything you could think of. But next to the door was a yellow pad and a pen hanging on a hook. And it said, if what you want is not in the executive kitchen, put it on this list. If you have it on this list by 11 a.m., it'll be here for lunch starting at 1. If it's after 11 a.m., it'll be here for you tomorrow. There was nothing that I ever needed that wasn't in the executive kitchen. And yes, someone just said, was that before you got points for flying? About the second trip back, I'm at the American Airlines terminal, and this guy, he worked for American, of course he had on the uniform. And he said, do you want to sign up for our frequent flyer account? And I said, well, what is that? And he said, you get points for every flight you take. And then after a certain number of points, you'll get upgrades, or I don't know what else they were offering back then. I said, what is it? He said, it's free. There's nothing to join. You just give us your name, and we'll send you a card with a membership number. Unfortunately, I missed the first 2 round-trip LA flights, but I did start getting credit for them after that. All right, I'm going to go to one of those old-time commercials because I do need a 1-minute break. I need to have a drink of soda. And let me find this. And then I have to do that. And then I think I have to do this. Oh, is it not going to? Oh, yeah. And then I have to hit that. And then I have to do this. Oh, come on. I need to. Oh, chat room. I am. All right. I'm going to come back to me, and you're going to watch me drink. Okay. You normally just put. Do I have anything else that might play automatically? Oh, yeah. You can see my outdoor train for a minute. Just while I drink. Okay, this is my outdoor railroad, the Disneyland Railroad, and it stays out here year after year. These are called LGV indoor-outdoor trains. They run outdoors because they're totally waterproof. They have watertight engines, and they can run in anything. As long as the wheels can touch the tracks, they can run. They run in the snow, and there goes. All right, I had my drink. There were a lot of trains at Toy Fair, actually. And Lionel introduced a whole new line of battery-operated trains. It's kind of an interesting idea for people who want to have trains for Christmas, but don't want to have, a lot of wiring. There are 6 C batteries in the locomotive and some AA's in the remote control. And the track's plastic, and it just runs. Kids will love it. And the small set for kids is $80, $79.99, and then they make the Polar Express. They make a Polar Express, really great looking locomotive and cars. That's going to be $149, battery operated, and then they make what's the locomotive with a face that kids love. Thomas, yeah, they make a Thomas battery-operated system too. Okay, so we're going to do. Oh, that's right, the Toy Fair. We're going to do a snappy. You're going to make up the snappy answers to a stupid question. Okay, so the Javits Center has been expanded, and they can now have more than one show at a time. So the situation is. There is a security guy at the entrance, and behind him you see dolls and toys and trains running. And the guy walks out to him and said, "Is this the Toy Fair exhibit?" And your snappy answer that the guard has is no. All right. Is this the Toy Fair exhibit? And the guard is able to say, no. Chairman B says, no, it's the restroom. No, I just turn people into toys. No, it's the adult show. Oh, no, oh, that's excellent. No, it's Santa's Workshop. It's about to be a bonfire exhibit. No, Santa went, oh, this is great. Santa went bankrupt. We're auctioning off his workshop. It's a Toys R Us revival. No, it's Santa's warehouse. No, it's a magical wonderland filled with tiny people and their houses and vehicles. No, it's a new city planning center. No, it happens. This is what happens to people who ask me this question. No, it's police headquarters. Ranger Rick said, no, it's a dream. Wake up, man. Another Giz one. It's Santa's Workshop. No, a WNBA game. How old are you? Come on. No, it's Fair Toy exhibit. No, I'm rich, and this is my kid's toy collection. That's good. Yes, and I'm a toy policeman. Oh, you can see toys, too? No, it's Stick's Backyard. And we'll end with, no, this is security. Attack! Okay, we're going to do some match game. I guess inflation's been with us forever because this is an actual match game question. These are the questions that Gene held in his hand. Question 200 is somewhere probably around 1965. And the question is, John said, because of inflation, I can hardly afford to blank anymore. John said, because of inflation, I can hardly afford to blank anymore. Okay. Because of inflation, I can hardly afford to blank anymore. All right, I'm now going to look up smoke, think, buy balloons, eat, breathe, eat. Vicky and I match a lot. Eat. And Dennis said eat. Use pay toilets. Feed my hummingbirds. Wow, question number 38. John was a blank on an airplane. John was a blank on an airplane. Actually, this can go in several directions. John was a blank on an airplane. All right, I wrote mine. A propeller, a wreck, hysteric, pilot, pain in the rear, passenger, stowaway. I got a lot of matches. John was a pilot on an airplane. And it said, oh, that's okay. That's a match. Co-pilot on an airplane. You can barely hear me. I can boost that. That better? Okay. Turn down the music. I can do that. It's funny because it shows the music very low here. Well, I don't know what to write to this, but I'll just ask it anyway. John didn't use his blank enough, and it got rusty. John didn't use his blank enough, and it got rusty. Oh, okay, I got it. Probably a call, probably an answer. That'll work. John didn't use his blank enough, and it got rusty. Guillotine, lawnmower, imagination, bike, brakes, wits, car, machine gun, brain. I guess brain's funny. Oh, another brain. Tongue. Do-it-yourself dentistry kit. This came up earlier. I got a match with car. John didn't use his car enough and it got rusty. Then it said, oh, you got a match too. Lawnmower. Excellent. Gatling gun. Chastity belt. What a chat room. What a chat room. John got a short while using his electric blank. John got a short while using his electric blank. Actually, that probably should be John got a shock, but we'll go with what I wrote on the card like 50 years ago or 40 years ago. John got a short from his electric. Let me look up. Oh, electric toothbrush, that's good. Blanket, drill, scooter, vibrator, toothbrush. Boy, Vicky and I, razor. Vicky, amazing. Oh, electric chair. Okay. Oh, okay. The roller coaster ride was so wild.
How wild was it?
Mary lost her blank. The ride on the roller coaster was so wild, Mary lost her blank. Oh, God. Oh. I don't think this is going to get anything. I'll look up now. I don't even think Vicky can save me. Oh, Mary lost her lunch. That's very good. Her mind, her dentures, her hat. I was going to write hat, but I didn't. Innocence, gazelle, bra, hairpiece. Oh, no. I said lost her purse. Not even Vicky could help me. Fake boobs, Bitcoin passcode. Then it said hat. Okay, that was my second answer. All right. Yeah, get Charlie. At the beach, Mary got sand in her blank. At the beach, Mary got sand in her blank. All right, I'm going clean. At the beach, Mary. I'll look up. Oh, I don't think I got... Oh, yay! Jammer B, Hawks Post, Hair, Tombo. Mary got sand in her blank. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get our remote camera now to meet... wait a second, let me get Charlie's team. Charlie, hang on a minute, buddy. I'm getting your camera ready. Charlie, we're getting Charlie's camera ready, okay? We'll cut to that camera in a minute. Okay, cut to the remote camera. Cut to the remote camera. Oh boy, look at this guy. Oh boy. Look at this kid. Oh boy, Charlie. Charlie, come on over here, buddy. yeah. Okay. Oh, well, yeah. Charlie. Oh, well, yeah. We got caught in the storm today with Charlie. He got drenched, and he hated it. Okay, come on, Charlie. Look at the camera. Yeah, Charlie, the chat room's this way. One more. Okay. Show me the tail, Charlie. Let me see that waggy tail. Look at that. The tail didn't get rusty at all. That tail didn't get rusty at all. So was that it for food? Charlie gets all the residuals. He is a joy. Charlie is just super. All right, chat room. Boy, chat is so great. Took over my computer. I think my bank just called and said I'm missing $30,000. Which is good because they didn't have much money in there. Charlie is going to be 11. Charlie is going to be 11. All right, so chat room. Okay, I added 15 minutes to it since we probably didn't get going till 15 minutes late. All right, so this has been regular, old-fashioned, totally unimproved Giz Fiz. And I think we go out with Charlie's theme. It's a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the Dog, Becky, Jammer B, Scooter X, D-Claire, Loke Production. Wait, we're going to go to you for the credits. First, we have to get... Why can I never find the ending? Oh, here it is. This has been This is the Best We Can Do production. Produced by So Wags a Lot. So don't blame the Giz Fiz. Yes. Okay, and let's look at some of the flying out. The Fizz Imposter. Credits dwindle. Bread Shelf Organizer Paul, Jamez, Dialogue Censor, Front Row Spectator Eric. They're going, oh my God, they're going so fast. So Wags a Lot, Treat Keeper, Vicky. Giz One is the Bread Baker, Charlie Stunt Double, Morgus. ZX is the Button Pusher. Giz Fiz, Roberta Hellman Production, Tape Roller, Loke. Hawks Post, Banana Peeler. Mad Frank, Hunger Suppressor. L.A. Eric, Charlie's Catering Assistant. Stunt Bunny Wrangler, Jammer B. Geek Wannabe is the Apple Juice Alternate. Dan is Preferred Sunglass Provider for Pork. Caesar Looking Pretty. And Loaf Rapper is Magoo. All right. So chat room, I'll see you tomorrow, okay, for Giz Wiz with fun stuff from Toy Fair. And next Wednesday, we'll do this again. Okay, till next time, I'm going to look for that fade out button. I have so many things. I found it. Okay, goodbye. I fade this first. And then I can fade the music. And then stop streaming, please.